Hello, map developer you, whoever you might be. I've made another map in Sporglatic Adventures. I've done this before. It's a little strange, but my SDK hammer editor doesn't work, so this is what I'm doing just to make a design to give to somebody else if they want to tackle this project. This will be a good map for deathmatch, for reactive drop, or team deathmatch. More specifically team, I would like to think. So I'm doing this video in two parts. The first part I'm just going to talk about the big picture of the map, the whole thing in general, and then the finer details in the next video. Okay, so here's our computer room here. The ones with arrows will affect manually operated turrets. No other map in deathmatch has had this before, but it is used in Jacob's Rest, for example. So the computer on the right side of the screen will operate this one in this room to shoot somebody as they come out of here. You can see the little door there. As they're running out. The other computer will operate this other manual turret here, and it will shoot somebody in this large room. And then we have the computer to the south of this map here. Now to the right, it's by this door above it, that icon, and it will open and close these doors. They'll start off open, and so after you hack it or push the button on the computer, it will close these doors. These doors cannot be chainsawed down or destroyed, knocked over, and they cannot be welded. So they can only be opened and closed by that computer. Here I have this fuse box on the wall. This is, I think, really interesting. It will turn off all of the lights inside the facility. It's not going to have that sun-like particle effect there. It's just to mark it. So everything inside here, the lights will totally go out. It can also be turned on by this other fuse box. I like to think of it as an emergency override. Generator in that room. This, by the way, while I'm in here, this would be a great place for you to expand with the map. You could add a door here to make the map larger if you wish to do so. The floodlights outside will remain on at all times. You cannot turn those off. So you're sort of safe if you're outside. There's no doors, there's no turrets, there's no lights coming on and off. Inside things are really interesting. But there's not as many weapons outside, that sort of thing. So really, the players aren't going to be outside much. I don't think so. This area here you won't be able to leave. You can look at my cursor here. You cannot go through here. There's just going to be an invisible wall. That's to make it look like where the trucks are going to come in and come out. Oh yeah, this, I don't know if you can recognize that, but in that Jacob's Rest map called, what was it, Rayburg Reactor, there's one of those, and it's like this red cube there. You turn it on and then you leave. Well, that's going to turn on while the lights are on, and it's going to turn off while the lights are off. This room really is underdeveloped. That's just my idea, is I'll put that in that room just to make it more interesting. But you could completely change that if you wanted. Just an idea. What else should I talk about? Still got 5 minutes left in this video before it'll automatically not let me record anymore. Alright, well, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna have the rest of the video explain the details and not make it in two parts since I have plenty of time. I'll start with the door here. You cannot jump out of the building from it, and you definitely cannot jump inside. So I want that to be too high for you to jump, but I want it to be the right height to where you can shoot through the glass, break the glass. You could build the turret with the sentry case I put here to shoot somebody who's outside. That's just the detail number one. Okay, so when you're outside, let's say, and somebody closed all the doors, you can't come in through this way, you can't come in through the windows. This is the only way to come back in. And now they close this door too. So the only way to get into the main part of the building would be to go up the side of this pipe here. Follow my cursor. You can jump down into the water, climb the stairs, go through this door. It'll be open at all times. This railing, I want it to be just barely too high for you to jump over, so you won't be able to jump off the railing or on the railing. And I want there to be that little crate at the end that's high enough for you to jump on, and then you'll be able to jump off from there. And also vice versa, you could be down here, jump on the crate, or go up the pipe to go into this room to turn the lights on, or just come back down and kill whoever's over here with the turrets doing their thing. So this is the room you want to be in at all times, I think, because you got all your computers here and you can operate the turrets, close the doors down, mess everybody up. So there'll be like a king of the hill where you're sort of like battling to stay in that area.